The 2024 Genesis GV80 Prestige. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the video. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today I'm at Genesis of Wayne in Wayne, New Jersey, and we're taking a close look at the 2024 Genesis GV80 3.5 Turbo Prestige with all-wheel drive. I've been looking forward to this one for a long time. The presence this SUV has is quite impressive. It has the looks of a vehicle that could cost over double what this costs. It's very stately and sophisticated. This front grille has to be one of my favorites on the road today. It has this chrome crisscross pattern, and it's fully open to channel air into the engine, and it's also outlined in chrome. The placement of the forward-facing camera is pretty clever. You can barely notice it. Now, the overall design of the front end of the GV80 is strongly reminiscent of the Bentley Bentayga, and that's because Genesis hired former designers from Bentley to help create the brand. You'd also probably think this is a Bentley because the Genesis logo is a set of wings, just like Bentley. The headlights are full LED with the split housing design. Genesis uses this split-like design on all their vehicles, and that's for the front and rear. The turn signals are also split, with the top one at the bottom of the top housing and the bottom one at the top of the bottom housing. That was a mouthful. Dropping down, you have air intakes at the corners with more of that crisscross pattern and a black finish inside of it. There's also a piece that sticks out to help channel air into it. A tiny strip of chrome accents the lower bumper. There's another smaller intake at the bottom below the grille with more of that gloss black crisscross finish. This is a twin turbo, so cooling is essential. They integrated the plate for the radar sensor at the bottom, which looks significantly better than other brands that put it smack in the middle of the grille. The very bottom of the bumper is finished in gloss black. Turning to the side, the GV80 has a very sleek silhouette. You'll find power folding mirrors with a gloss black base. On the fenders, you'll find LED indicator lights with chrome accents. The body lines are pretty strong. You have two that come from the back of the car. The lower one blends into the rear door, and the top one extends all the way into the hood at the front. The bottom of the doors have a chrome strip integrated into a lower body line that runs across, and the chrome also extends into the rear bumper. You also have chrome around the window trim, on the tops of the door handles, and on the roof rails. At the very bottom is a gloss black sill extension. The wheel arches are paint matched in this Uyuni white pearl. These doors also have a soft close function that uses motors to close the door if you do not close it all the way. This GV80 is also equipped with remote start parking assist. When you start the vehicle with the remote, you are then able to use the key fob to make the vehicle roll out of a tight parking space so that you can get into the vehicle without damaging the doors or other vehicles. You may know it as the Smart Park feature on certain Hyundai models. Taking a look at the wheels, this is a 22-inch aluminum alloy wheel that's exclusive to the Prestige model. They have this very intricate detail on them and have Genesis branding on the brake calipers. The tires this is riding on are 265/40 Michelin Primacy Tour all-season tires. Turning to the rear, this part of the car has a design that's pretty unique. Genesis was actually able to make this GV80 look pretty distinct and not like anything else on the road. At the top, a small spoiler extends out from the roofline, and its underside is finished in gloss black. You have Genesis spelled across the back in between the creases, and the middle part has an inward concave to give it some depth. The LED taillights are a mirror of the headlights in front, with the turn signals also in the same location. The license plate is located down in the bumper, where you'll find integrated reflectors inside of a chrome strip. The very bottom is finished in gloss black, and a nice little detail you'll notice is that the exhaust pipes are shaped just like the front grille of the car. Opening up the power liftgate, there's 34.9 cubic feet of space. There's additional storage under the floor, where you'll find the retractable cargo cover. To the left is a 12-volt outlet and the buttons to drop the second row seats. After pressing the buttons, you now have 84 cubic feet of cargo space. And a quick shout out to this video sponsor, FitCam X. FitCam X is a custom hardwired 4K dash cam that is made for your specific car's interior with no exposed wires showing. And it connects to your phone via the FitCam X app. And they're offering all my viewers 10% off everything on their site using promo code OPTICAL. Link in the description. Taking a look under the hood here is a 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6 engine, putting out 375 horsepower and 391 pound-feet of torque, and that's paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission and all-wheel drive. 0 to 60 takes 5.3 seconds. Fuel economy ratings are combined 20 miles per gallon, that's 18 in the city, 23 on the highway, and the capacity of the fuel tank is 21.1 gallons. If you're enjoying this review, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more weekly videos. Now, the interior of the GV80 is really where you'll see how Genesis absolutely came out the gate swinging. As good as the exterior looks, the interior is even more impressive. The features, amenities, and quality that you get at this price is absolutely mind-blowing. Let's talk about this color scheme first. This interior has a two-tone color scheme. The top color is called ultramarine blue, and the seating surfaces are finished in a vivid tan color called Dune. The dashboard is finished with stitched leatherette in the ultramarine blue. On the door, the upper panel also has the stitched leatherette and this olive ash open pore wood trim. This centerpiece between the wood and the armrest has a very smooth finish to it, although it isn't that soft. The armrest is leather, and there's a big piece of this grooved, dune-colored leather on the side with a small chrome strip on top. The entire lower portion of the door panel is all soft. Down below, you'll find these Genesis branded metallic door sill plates. The seats are perforated quilted Napa leather with that ultramarine blue contrast piping. These seats are both heated and ventilated and have a massaging function along with power extendable thigh supports. There's 2 memory settings for the driver. Now, the steering wheel on the GV80 has been a little bit controversial since it's come out. It's certainly different looking. I love the two-tone colorway on the wheel, however, this giant horn button in the middle is just odd looking. It just looks out of place, and I wish Genesis had used one of the wheels from their other vehicles. It's power tilting and telescoping. The buttons on the left control phone, audio, volume, and the left side of the center gauge display. And the buttons to the right control lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control, and the right side of the gauge display. Above the steering wheel is a 12.3-inch 3D digital cockpit. It's hard to tell on camera, but the speedometer and tachometer actually have a 3D effect that sticks out from the display. It can show your trip computer, tire pressure, driver attention level, and my absolute favorite feature on this entire car, a turn signal camera for both the left and right side. I drive a slightly older Honda that has a lane watch camera on the right side, and I couldn't tell you how many times it has saved me. Honda doesn't make the camera anymore in its new cars, but I'm glad there's at least something on the road that has it, and that feature alone could really influence me to buy this car. There's a basic head-up display that can display your speedometer along with the traffic sign recognition. In the center is this giant 14.5-inch infotainment touchscreen. This thing has a very sophisticated 360 camera. You have your GV80 in the middle, and as you go around, the picture is just very clear and accurate, and it's quite impressive. Genesis and Hyundai for the last few years have always been at the forefront leading the industry in vehicle technology. You also get a navigation system, AM/FM Sirius XM radio, Bluetooth and USB audio, and Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, although you have to use a wire for it. The connectivity in the front includes 2 USB-A ports and a wireless charger. The center console is covered in that beautiful open pore wood, and on there you'll find 2 dials. The dial in front works with the infotainment so that you don't have to reach all the way to the touchscreen if you don't want to. And the second dial is your transmission selector. It's made of a really cool glass material. Just make sure you don't turn the wrong one. The side edges of the center console are nice and soft, and they even added an extra layer of padding with the quilted Napa leather for a place to rest your knee. The AC climate controls are physical buttons along with a tiny little display, and it's nice and easy to use. The storage space inside the center console is huge, and it's felt lined. The glove box is also felt lined, damped, and it's an average size. Safety features include forward collision avoidance assist, lane keep assist, lane following assist, driver attention warning, blind spot collision avoidance assist, and parking distance warning. The GV80 has a good reputation for being a very safe vehicle, and this has become common knowledge following the infamous Tiger Woods crash in 2021. The GV80 and Genesis brand were launched into the spotlight, and it was actually very good press for them. This GV80 Prestige is equipped with a 21-speaker Lexicon audio system. Let's take a quick listen. Up above is a large panoramic moonroof, a sunglass holder, and a premium suede headliner. Now in the back row at 6 feet tall, I have plenty of room to spare with 38.7 inches of legroom. The backs of the front seats are all wrapped in soft leatherette. The back of the passenger seat has buttons to move the front seat to give the second row passenger more room, and I can only imagine how many sibling fights will involve that. Up above, the left and right seats get a vanity mirror with a light, and even the mirror cover has the nice suede on it. Down below, you have a control center for the rear AC and heated and ventilated seats. The connections are 2 USB-A ports and a full-sized home power outlet. And last but not least, the Prestige package gives you power rear sunshades. And of course, the rear door panel materials match the front. MSRP of this Genesis GV80 Prestige with all its options is $79,165. Big thank you to Genesis of Wayne for letting me come out today to show you guys the GV80. They're located on Route 23 in Wayne, so stop by if you're in North Jersey or the New York City metro area. Let me know your thoughts on the GV80 down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with a friend and subscribe. It'll really help the channel grow. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos. Let me know in the comments what vehicles you want to see on the channel next. And be sure to follow @Optical Automotive on TikTok. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later.